For the last decade, few people have found the type of success that MrBeast has on YouTube. And I do mean that in damn near every field. Not only is MrBeast one of the most successful YouTubers of all time, his overall net worth rivals that of entertainers that have multiple other revenue streams. With one big difference. MrBeast gives back almost as much as he gets.
Here, you can have the car.
Actually?
Yeah.
Like for real?
Yeah. Like it?
Yeah, I love it, bro.
It all started off with him giving a homeless man $10,000. Yeah, $10,000.
It's a series where I just, be nice. So if you want to take it, it's about $10,000. I'm not joking.
It's real.
Yeah, I swear. No, I don't like.
And over the years, MrBeast would find more and more creative ways to spend his money on bigger prizes and stunts that anyone would think possible. For instance, he once gave his mom $100,000 because, I mean, who wouldn't, right?
No, I can't take it. I swear I cannot take it.
Well, you're going to take it.
But as generous as he can be, he also has a bit of a wild side. Like when he pays people $10,000 to eat a ferocious ghost pepper. Well, kind of eat a ferocious ghost pepper. You'll see.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, no, you don't have to eat this still. So yeah, those weren't real, but here's $5 grand and here's $5 grand. Normal YouTubers would make them eat real ghost peppers, but we don't like torturing people.
Then there are times when he spends his cash in completely impractical ways, like on the world's largest bowl of cereal, simply with the intent of giving away even more money.
So whichever one of you leaves this cereal bowl last gets 10 grand and your partner gets 5 grand, they're in charge of helping you. I don't care who wins, I don't care how long it takes. Have fun.
Despite how out there some of his ideas might seem, he always finds his way back to the bigger picture. Like the video where he launched a fundraising campaign to plant 20 million trees.
It's day number 2 and we brought a lot more people. And now we're gonna try to plant the 20 million trees.
Or helping get every single dog in a shelter adopted. A video that garnered him over 20 million views in just 3 days.
We are not gonna stop until all these dogs find a home.
I guess we're gonna adopt you, Pinky. I don't have a dog, but I have a yard.
Look, my point is this. MrBeast spends his money in more creative ways than anyone else on this planet, outside of someone like maybe Elon Musk. But hey, MrBeast is only half as weird as that guy. At just 22 years old, right now, Jimmy Donaldson, aka MrBeast, is living a life unlike anyone else. And according to NailBuzz, he has an estimated net worth of around $30 million. With over 47 million subscribers and over 9 billion views so far on this channel, and an average of 11 million views per day, it's estimated that MrBeast pulls in $55,000 a day from ad revenue, or around 20 million per year. Now hold on, 30 million is undeniably a lot of money in the bank, but how does a man who claims to have already spent and wasted as much as $300,000 in just 3 videos he ultimately threw away, afford to spend such a sizable chunk of his overall worth on something that he doesn't even use? Today, I'm going to investigate and let you know. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Marlon Palmer, and back at it again with a brand new video. This one taking a look at the rich life of MrBeast. We've taken a look at some of MrBeast's expenditures before on this channel, but that was a few years ago. And now MrBeast, well, he hasn't stopped spending. Today, I'll let you guys know about a few more of his recent crazy expenditures, while also letting you know how he manages to stay afloat despite being so charitable. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at ThatDudeMcFly, and so we can chat some more and let me know whose rich life you guys would like to see next in the comments below. Let's start the video. MrBeast was born Jimmy Donaldson on May 7th, 1998 in Greenville, North Carolina. At around the age of 12, Jimmy began dabbling in YouTube, focusing at first on a lot of video game content like Battle, Pirates, and Minecraft. He uploaded his content steadily for a few years before he saw anything that resembled substantial growth. In fact, it took him 2 years to reach 1,000 subscribers, but he never gave up. He kept changing up his format, making subtle and sometimes big changes in an attempt to reach an ever broader audience. When MrBeast began practicing some truly mind-bending things like counting to 100,000, reading the entire dictionary, and saying Logan Paul's name 100,000 times, his channel grew even larger. Who says Logan Paul's name 100,000 1,000 times. That's torture. Next came his charitable giveaway videos, but before we explore those, let's just talk about how MrBeast makes his money first. In a sense, MrBeast and his bank account is a product of his own viral content. What I mean by that is he's able to give away as much as he does because of six-figure branding deals that fund his videos. When he first started doing giveaways, MrBeast would hook up with a specific brand who would then give him money, which instead of using on himself, however he deemed fit, he would budget towards the ultimate prize of his video. For instance, that first $10,000 he gave away to a homeless person, MrBeast got that moolah from Quid, a sticker app company who funded him to promote their app on his channel. From that point on, this became how he bankrolled his giveaways. He would partner with a sponsor and use the cash they gave him on others. It worked out well for both parties. MrBeast could give out hundreds of thousands of dollars that wasn't technically his, and the advertising company would be guaranteed millions of eyeballs on their sponsored videos. Now, of course, like I mentioned earlier in this video, those millions of eyes also provided a steady stream of money for MrBeast in terms of ad revenue. What that means is MrBeast almost always recoups the money given to him by sponsors, plus a whole bunch more. Not only is he making an estimated $55,000 a day from his main channel, but he also opened up a gaming channel in the beginning stages of 2020 during the worldwide pandemic. Over on that channel, which has 12 million subscribers and an estimated 7 million views a day, the ad revenue is likely around $35,000 per day, or $13 million per year. And look, this is without even getting into the revenue stream that is his merch store. He regularly updates that baby with brand new items, and due to his ever-increasing popularity, it's undeniably one of his biggest sources of income. How much exactly is hard to know, but considering he once tried to raise $2 million through it to buy PewDiePie a Super Bowl ad spot, long story, believe me, check out our other video if you want to hear more about it. That should give you some idea of how much bank in his merch pulls in. So here's the thing, as much as MrBeast makes, and let's be honest, it's a lot, he claims he only recently started making money off of YouTube within the past few years because he was spending so much on each video. Let's take a look at some of these expenditures to see if that checks out. After working with companies like Quid and Honey on his first wave of giveaway-inspired content, MrBeast eventually reached a point where he was able to bankroll these giveaways himself. For instance, the contest where he pitted some of the top YouTube creators in the world against each other for $100,000 came directly from his own bank account.
12 YouTubers, one circle, no sitting, and every hour we add 1 pound to their weight vest. Winner gets $100,000 and a shout out at the end.
Wait, is it officially started? Like,
It's officially started.
So,
Yes, right now.
yo, I'm out. Yo, thank you guys.
Yeah? All right, well.
By 2018, MrBeast had given out over $1 million in total in all of his outlandish stunts, earning him the title of YouTube's biggest philanthropist. But giveaway prizes aren't the only thing he spends his money on. He also got the bankroll of the entire production. What do I mean by that? Well, take for instance in our last video where we looked at how MrBeast probably spent around $14,000 on Orbeez to fill his friend's entire backyard.
There's 1 million Orbeez in every box, and we have 100 boxes.
We'll catch him. Oh God.
And about $25,000 to build an entire house made out of Lego, you know, completely normal.
A little bit of the house fell off, and if you're wondering what happened, this happened.
Since then, MrBeast has only become more creative with his expenditures. Late last year, he launched and successfully completed a campaign to plant 20 million trees by the end of the year.
We partnered with the largest nonprofit tree planting organization in the world, Arbor Day. But we need your help. Every dollar donated, they will plant a tree. Watch, here's $1, and I donated it.
Another $1, another tree.
This campaign was so far-reaching that it brought in the support of more than 600 influencers and received donations from the likes of Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey, Jeffree Star, PewDiePie, and even Elon Musk. On average, it can cost about $1 to plant just one tree. So simple mathematics tells us that for a total of 20 million trees, you're looking at a budget of around 20 million for this one aspect of the video alone, which probably explains why 600 other influencers signed up to help out. Making sure the world stays green isn't the only way MrBeast is assisting Mother Nature. He's also keeping an eye out for our four-legged friends. In another video he posted earlier in 2020, he went to a dog shelter and helped ensure that every single dog in there got adopted. To do so, he rented a gigantic billboard as well as a truck. That's basically one gigantic advertising opportunity.
They deserve a home. Which is why I bought this billboard to bring more traffic to the shelter. I got another one to help out the dog shelter. Very big.
The average expenditure for a billboard rental is around $800 for a small poster. That one looked pretty big to me, so I'm gonna guess MrBeast spent closer to $2,000. In terms of the truck, you're looking at around $5,000 minimum for a 6-hour rental, which means that MrBeast spent at least $7,000 on the budget of this video. But once you account for everything, it was probably somewhere north of 5 figures. Just in case you think that MrBeast is only about philanthropy, that's not entirely true. In fact, he once spent $1 million on scratch-off lottery tickets just to find out how much he could win. The result?
Our winnings from the $1 million in scratch-off tickets was 720 grand.
That's not all that surprising. I mean, we all know how shady the lottery system is. But what MrBeast decided to do with all of those winnings was truly original.
I found a $700,000 island. So this is the island you guys are all gonna compete to the death for.
Oh my God.
He bought a private island and then decided to give it away to the people who assisted him in the lottery video by making them stay on the island until only one of them was left.
He is about to determine whether or not you have 700 grand.
The winner of Survivor MrBeast, Chandler.
And guys, this really is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to MrBeast's expenditures. It would literally take me all day to pour through them all, like $1 million given away to feed people in need.
We filled 6 semi-trucks with over $1 million worth of food because now more than ever, food banks genuinely need our help.
This is so much food, you
It's
guys.
literally 170,000 servings of protein.
A $70,000 golden pizza. Yeah, don't worry, I'll show you.
On the pizza crust right now, there is an ounce of gold leaf. And we're just gonna throw some more gold leaf flakes on top.
We were like, we want the most expensive pizza in the world. Like literally Guinness record, most expensive pizza, and you legitimately delivered.
And because he's nothing if not an extremely smart guy, 100,000 roses for his girlfriend on Valentine's Day.
Surprise! Happy Valentine's Day!
So we got you 100,000 roses for Valentine's Day. I know, it's a little scary.
Now, I did some quick math on that video and estimate that he spent around $416,000 at around $50 per dozen roses. Talk about your world's best boyfriend. But it does beg the question, does MrBeast spend too much? In 2020, he admitted that he had recently scrapped 3 videos that he spent at least $100,000 on each in producing. That's $300,000 that he basically just threw away. When talking with Anthony Padilla on I Spent a Day With, he also admitted that he spent a staggering $3 million in producing only 1 month's worth of video. As popular as MrBeast is, and as well-intentioned as I believe he is, no career is perfect. He was also once accused of giving away fake money in November of 2019 when some of his bills were found to be not of legal tender. He later explained that he does that from time to time to minimize the risk of people rushing and clamoring over one another for a lot of free money. The fake bills are later exchanged for real checks and given to the people in his videos. Does MrBeast spend a whole lot? Hell yeah. Is it too much? Well, that's hard to say. The bottom line, I think, is this. MrBeast uses his platform in a creative way that not only keeps him flush in terms of his bank account, but helps out a bunch of other people as well. And really, how cool is that? It definitely makes him one of the most unique celebrities on the planet, and in my opinion, one of the few people I'm rooting for to secure an even bigger bag, because I know he won't just keep it to himself.
I want to like end hunger in Africa or something so just unfathomable that you're like, no, Jimmy, you're stupid. But then I end up, you know, making a few $100 million and then I invest and it grows into a few billion. And I just do something so crazy with that everyone's just like, wow.
All right, guys, I think we'll end this video here. What do you guys think? What's the craziest thing you think that MrBeast has ever done with his money? Let us know down in the comments below. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Before They're Famous to vote on what's next. And I'll see you guys next video. Peace.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Now we drop a new video each and every day, so here's a recent drop that you might enjoy. We handpicked that one for you because if you like this video, you'll probably like that. We also got playlists like over here, so click on that if you want to see a whole list of a bunch of videos we've dropped in the past. And if you're new to the Fame Gang, be sure to subscribe and turn on them post notifications. And I'll see you guys in another video. Boom!